Hey David, this is my week 5 post. Sorry it's a day late. Yesterday I was up all night doing the project and putting that stuff together. But anyways, let's get started. On Monday, what I did was I got all my materials for the project 1. Here's my large windshield reflector, the cookie sheet to basically hold the solar panel in place when I place it in this big tub here. This pan with the water, and there's a thermometer that I'm going to use to record the temperature, and here's the plastic bag that's going to basically be used as an insulator. Tuesday is when I actually put the project together and recorded all the data and stuff, and that took me probably altogether about a good 2 hours. On Wednesday is when I got into doing some of the simulations and taking some notes on the geometric optics, and I'll just kind of go into the simulations and talk about those a little bit. About I don't know if I totally understood what was going on in those videos. Obviously, I knew that the flashlights were shining different colors into that person's eyes and the RGB bulbs. It was kind of weird. I didn't really understand why all the full colors projected white when you turned all 3 colors up all the way. That one, not exactly sure why that happened. I'd probably need to go and do some more research on that. Obviously all the colors off projected black. I'm just assuming that's just basically how, if we were to turn off all the lights in our room or our house or whatever, we would just basically see black, because there's no light, visual light I should say, that is being shined, or that we would actually be able to see. And another thing that I really didn't get was when you put all the colors halfway, it created a gray image. And I'm not exactly sure why that happened either. I'm a little bit more confused about that, more so than the white, and I guess I just need to go back and do some research on that and figure it out. But I had some questions about the geometric optics, the notes, and the podcast that you put up of you playing around with that simulation. I don't know if I really understood it completely. I think what was going on was we had our object, and in order that the object was magnified or portrayed through that lens, was that light was shining obviously on the object. The light was then transferred from that person and into the lens, and then from the lens it was able to create a certain focal point that portrayed the object in a certain place. But a question I had was how the lens projects the object inverted. Now, what I know from our eyes, they work kind of like glasses do, or like how a lens would do, or even if somebody wore glasses. Does it mean that when we see an object, that the object is inverted and actually upside down or twisted or however, and then our brain actually puts it into right side up or in the right form the way it looks? Because if so, that's pretty interesting. I think that's pretty cool that the brain would be able to do that. And then as far as like our eyes go as working as lenses, when we look at something and we focus on it, is that basically kind of our way of finding a focal point with our eyes? Our eyes are kind of adjusting, I guess, in a sense, to put this object in this area where our eyes are actually able to focus. And if so, then what consists of our peripheral visions? As of what I did on Thursday, I drove to Albuquerque on Thursday, so I didn't get much stuff done. I started a little bit later that night on going through the discussion board threads that you posted for the discussions about our education system. I actually started watching the videos a little bit that night and read some of the articles posted on Friday as well. And the two that I got done were the TED Talks. I believe we kind of need to find a happy medium of what we need for children to all be able to relate in an environment and be able to get the proper education that they need. I also read the Creative Disobedience. That one was very interesting. It makes me want to go into this next semester at UNM kind of more with a open mind to ask questions and kind of pick my professor's brain a little bit more. I feel like they kind of just rush through lectures and what they say is right and that's the way it goes, and I kind of sit there and I've always just taken my notes and everything and never really had them try to go into depth to make me really understand it there in class. Then Sundays when I put the project together, and I pretty much did that all by myself. I got the video from Kamisha, a couple pictures from Brittany, and a couple pictures from Jordan, and I spent about a good 5-6 hours putting that all together. And that was about it for the week. As for next week goes, I hope that my group gets a better head start on their project. That way we can all get things done at a more reasonable time. That way I'm not putting it together and having to do my weekly summary late. Anyways, have a good week. I'll talk to you soon.